And I gotta wait for it to come alive here. How's everybody doing today? There we go. Okay, now, where's my mat? Oh wait, yes, let me do this first. Go on live chat and pop it out. No, it works better the other way. Okay. Hey, 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 how's everybody doing today? Okay, let me get down here to the bottom. All right. Okay. Put my silicone mat over the keyboard to protect it. Hey, Denise Hackett, Corey C., Tina Elliott, Trudy, Becky, Carolyn, Linda. How's everybody doing? Yeah. I am, and it's still mostly frozen, cutting up my turkey today for canning. I got all my jars washed and prepped. And I'm trying to make a video. Don't know how I'm going to edit it. Hopefully the editing software on my laptop still works. So, first off, it's really quite frozen still, but it's been thawing in the porch overnight. I had a chicken as well, but it got so badly freezer burnt because the bag broke that I'm not even going to bother. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and go along this breastbone right now and get some of this out. This may not work, guys. There we go. No way, Gracie. I'm sawing at it with a really sharp knife. If it was just a little less frozen, but when it's partially frozen, it cuts so much easier. It's Debbie from United Kingdom. Hi. Yeah, I'm working with my laptop. Ugh. Gotta pull these legs apart. The more I can do to separate the bird from its own flesh, the faster this will get done. I'm sorry, guys, you cannot see what I'm doing. Hopefully it will show up on the video. Let's get you just this a little bit closer here. Let me see if I can. Gracie, no. Bugger off. I'm not kidding. You got food, fresh water, and fresh food. Bugger off. I'm going to try and take these outer parts off first. Oh, Sharon, I'm so... Gracie, get down. No. I'm handling raw turkey here, and I don't got time to bugger with you. I honestly don't. This is where it gets physical. Better move my tea in case something splashes. It's the first cup of tea of the day. That's my first sip. Okay, there is a wing. There we go. You go in the bowl. Oh, my hands do not like working with cold meat, especially when it's frozen. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing for the moment. I don't want to hear about it, Teresa. I slept through it with reason. I wanted to be at peace. Cute. Look at the ice on the inside of this. This turkey was a gift last year. Thank you, Rebecca. This is why I like working with them when they're frozen. I don't like, my hands don't like it, but there. Yes, Grace, you can have the turkey ice. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're back. Oh, I forgot to put a towel on the floor. I'll have to go get one, a dirty one. Howie's up on the roof finally fixing the shingles. Making sure they don't lift before winter. Because we want to, what we're going to do, I'll tell you in a minute. Remind me to tell you. Be careful, Howard. Move, Gracie. So all the jars I washed are not going to do any good. Well, some of them will. Let's just see how much meat we can get off this turkey. Oh yeah, she's always close. All right. Now, I'm going to try and find the breastbone here. Oh! Look. That won't all fit in one jar though. And I'm leaving the skin on it. Why? Juice. Flavor. Hi, how are you? Lori Palmieri, Squeaky Nips, Tina, Lori, Angie, hey, Claire Quinn. Angie, it's Claire Quinn. Remember I said she reminded me of, I always did a double take because I thought it was windy. It's Claire Quinn in the chat. Get off of me, Gracie. Good tea. Oh my goodness. So, I'm going to do some phoning around tomorrow. No. There. The Pope's nose. Go. So we went to the racing banquet last night. I have Matt's old phone playing your playlists. Started last night, off overnight. Just make sure you only let the playlists run once. Because after that, you're just wasting your data, sweetheart. Because they stop they catch on. But thank you. I appreciate that very much. My chicken is in the sink waiting for Howie to dispose of it. I have to stop every time because it's freezing my hands. Well, oh, right. Howie, we've got the original roof that we put on in 2009. The shingles are curling some. And the addition roof and the porch roof is fine because they were newer. But I want to have a tin roof put on and we can't afford it right now. So in the next summer, Howie's going to clear off the oldest part of the roof and put new shingles on. And then our mortgage will come up that winter. And we will roll our mortgage over and we will borrow enough. And if it's 8%, it doesn't matter. But we want it to take over our expensive loan. And we're going to get a tin roof put on. So it won't be this winter. Yeah, it'll be in February, I think. No, February 2025. So in February 2025, I'll be rolling my mortgage over, like reworking my mortgage. And then we'll pay out the loan because we owe less than half of what our house is worth right now. Thank you, God. And Bev for making extra payments every month. But we're going to, I'm giving my hands a rest, but we're going to, in the summer of 2025, my son's going to come up, Arthur, because he does this kind of stuff for a living. And they're going to just strap over the whole roof and tin it. Oh, you watched all your videos. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Hang on a second. What's this? No, there we go. I can't handle frozen meat long. Yeah, I know. So let's see. I'm just going to start cutting off what I can. But when it's partially frozen is the best time to cut it. I'm just going to take as much off the rib cage as I can without the rib cage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the rib cage. So, because I don't want to spend, like I could get a loan for $15,000 like that. But it's a high interest loan and I don't want to do that. My mortgage is going to be ready in just over a year and about 4 months. So, and remember I told you they accidentally paid my taxes double last year, property taxes. And when we reworked the mortgage, I said, hey, well, I don't know if that's when we reworked the mortgage, but they sent me a letter saying we're not going to charge you taxes because you paid double last year. So I phoned them and said, no, keep charging me the same taxes. And at the end of the year, take the surplus and put it on the principal of my mortgage. They said, awesome. And then I upped my payments by $60 every 2 weeks. That also, because anything more than you pay over and above your payment comes out in comes right off the principal, right? So anyway, I got a pleasant shock, but my mortgage payment was $60 less. And I went, what the hell, right? So I've got to phone them on Monday and say, why is my mortgage payment so small? And if they say, because we're not charging you taxes, right? I'll say, continue to charge me taxes and put my payment back up to $350 every 2 weeks, not $261 or $241, because that's how I'm paying my mortgage down faster. And I've only got just over a year left to work on it. So I'll be phoning them and ripping them a new strip. Even if, the way that they set it up the way they wanted to anyway, which kind of pisses me off. $18,000 just for shingles. Well, we've got a fairly simple roof. And like it just goes all the way there. And then it goes out over the porch. And that's it. So there's not a whole lot of fussy work to do. Looks like I'm not going to be canning much chicken. Or turkey, I mean. But then I have to debone the meat too, the legs too. Get off of here. What are you doing? Yeah, I have a butcher's glove. No, I when I'm handling knives this sharp, I have a glove, yes, but I still would rather feel with my hands. They're all scarred up for a reason. So, chocolate chip pancakes, anyone? Tweedle-lat, tweedle-lat, tweedle-a-dee. If you went and ate that Pope's nose, there's a little piece of chicken for you. If you went and ate that Pope's nose on my rug after me cleaning it yesterday, I'll kick your ass, Gracie. I really will. All right. My head song. You're welcome. Hey, Tina LaBelle from Washington State. Hey, Carmen. Lunch is going to be breaded chicken with spinach artichoke dip. You know what supper's going to be? Pasta with noodles. Or noodles with Parmesan and leeks. And onions, because I ain't eating turkey. That's for sure. Oh. So we went to the race banquet last night. Howie got $95 back from his points. Hey, Christine Smith. Mine is a house and a garage. It's not a big house, but living in Wyoming, they make us put on hurricane shingles because of the wind we get. I bet. Hey, Donna. How are you? Hi, Candy. All right. What do we got here? Oh! I'll put them in for broth. It's the giblets. There's my garbage bag. Lindsay from the UK, how you feeling? I'm okay. I didn't feel very good last night. The best part of last night was the meal. The meal was beautiful. There was, well, my teeth are a problem, but the beef was like, the stuff with the roux. The beef, tenderloin or whatever it was, but it had roux, and there was a pasta dish. There was Caesar salad, Greek salad, roast potatoes, and steamed vegetables, which were crunchy. And then there was chicken breast smothered in gravy and mushrooms, and then beef with au jus. So that was lovely. And then everybody had to get up and, be celebrated. And then they gave out their earnings from the points because we belong to, that racetrack. They have a points thing where they, however many races you show up, what position you land in that race, All those things get added up into a point system, and those with points, the most points get the most money back. They become, you know, but it pays all the way down to, I think, 11th place or 12th place or 16th place. Howie was, I think, 11. And so he got $95 back. There it is. Look. Pretty skinny turkey now. Now, I'm going to try and debone this. So, first off, I need a smaller knife, and I need to get this off the table and get some fresh stuff. It is a nice system. So, you know, and we got the banquet's usually like $140 for the two of us. And how we worked that off by working on doing some body work on the racetrack owner's car. Oh, warm water. Oh, warm water. Hang on, guys. I gotta sharpen this knife. If it's not all freezer burnt, just cut away the bad stuff. Well, we'll see. We'll see. No, Gracie. Let's take the skin off of that. You can go in that pot. Oh, I didn't bring my rag for my hands. Thigh meat. Thigh bone. I got a small 11-pound turkey today for 59 cents. The days of 20-pound turkeys are gone. Cannot lift them in and out of the oven. Well, that's a good price. I haven't seen anything under $1.88. Excuse yourself. He's up there on. All right, now I'm going to cut around here. I'm cutting around here. And then I'm going to take this knife and run it under the skin. Maybe I could just pull it up. There we go. See, got the skin, drumstick. Oh, hush, Gracie, hush. There are other ways to do this, but when it's partially frozen, it's much easier just to slice the meat off the bone. Try not to get ligaments. That's the part about the legs. No ligaments are allowed. Hereby ham, get the turkey free with $35 purchase. That's what, God rest her soul, Dallas Red. Don't mind me, guys. My brain is on one thing, and I'm not here with the cognitive stuff. Dallas Red used to do that. She bought a ham every year, and then she'd get the turkey for free, or bought the turkey and got the ham for free, or something like that. All right. Other leg. Now look. This is not bad. The drumsticks, I'm peeling them and cutting the meat off. This is all going to go. All the carcass. Get your head off my leg. No, this is not a good time, Gracie. Here, have that. I'm going to be pressure cooking that with the vegetables in the freezer and making broth. I cut down here in the middle like this, and then I just open her up. Like that. Okay. What month? What month? I'm not starting until the end of February this year. The very earliest, the end of February. I went too early last year. Going to buy a boneless spiced ham next week on sale, $5 a pound. Jesus. After 25 years of Turkey Day cooking, I've been told it's gross and not to cook this year. He has no clue what he just started, and the porterhouse steaks best get cooked tonight. No forgiveness. Hey, Michelle Jones. I hear you, Paula. I come out this morning, and, well, I slept until 11. No, Gracie. And Howie was in his boxers watching TV. And he got up to go to the bathroom, and I shut the TV off because I heard a Christmas commercial. He said, you shut my TV off? I said, yeah. And he said, why? I said, because it's a beautiful day, and I don't know how many more we're going to get with clean roofs, so you better go, you better get out, blah, blah, blah. He said, no. I said, you said next sunny day. I said, the days are short. You know, he's got to fix his garage roof, but my roof better not leak this winter. You know what I mean? I can get some more meat off of this. Thigh bone. Drumstick. Now let's have a look at that chicken. It's pretty nasty looking. You see, I'm just going to leave the wings. Actually, there's quite a lot of meat on the forearm of this wing. Let's just have a look. Oh, shut up, Gracie. You're not getting anything of this. You've already had more than I care to give you. Because it's like a drumstick once you cut the... Well, I'm not going to get much meat off of it. Whatever. All right, that's the turkey done. I'm going to run some water over my chicken. And, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to shut this camera off. No, Gracie, no. I'm gonna wash up. And, well, let me just go get the chicken and I'll just keep going. I will put the turkey in a separate bowl, though, because it's got gluten in it. So there's that. And it's still partially frozen, so it's good sitting on the counter until I'm ready to can in a couple of hours. Gotta clean my cutting board here. Go. I need another bowl. So I'm going to attempt the chicken. It's the skin mostly that's freezer burnt because the bag had a hole in it. So we shall see. Ugh. All right. Let's see what I can get with this. That has to go. Shit. Well, I guess my son's not getting any of my chicken. Okay, this is actually, see how it's yellowed? It's actually more frozen than the turkey was. Let's pull this off. Well, if it's in a store-bought package, it's probably still good because they shrink wrap them. I gotta try and get this leg pulled. Some jobs you just gotta stand up for. Well, there's the leg. On that in a minute. You know what? I'm gonna have to put all my meat in the same thing. But I will can the stuff that I'm canning, the meat that I'm raw packing, I will. Come on, you bugger. There we go. Just needed a little inspiration. Yeah, you're right. This is still good meat. It's not freezer burnt. It's just the outside, so I'll make sure I don't get any. I still need a different thing for the chicken because I'm going to have chicken in broth and turkey in broth. This is going to get set over here. Howie will cover it, put it out in the porch until the meat's canned. And then tomorrow or tonight, I will make my broth and then let it chill overnight. So hopefully I got this much work in me today. Now, skin. This is much more frozen than the turkey was. And they both came out at the same time. Must be the meat is dense, more dense or something. Okay, no, Gracie, you can't have that. That's garbage. Bev, even though we're here for the live stream, we rewatch. Will that also count for you? Yes. We'll get there, Linda. I've just got to reorder lights for my office as soon as I can print off the the return label and send them bloody lights back. Gracie, get off me. All right. Oops. Thigh meat. 98 cents a pound is awesome. We bought ours for 99 cents a pound, and if we spent an additional $25 on the grocery items, well, yeah. And who goes to the grocery store who's not going to spend more than $15 or whatever it is? $25. Hell, you can't get out of the grocery store for under $25 now. You're not getting any of this, Gracie. Let's cut that little bit of skin off. Hey, Jennifer. You look at what when I stand up? Don't mess with me. I got parts of frozen turkey. Seeing all the old family, John and the moving on. Yeah. Bear prepper. I hope so too, but I don't think John, I think John actually quit. I don't know. Are his videos still there? Because if his videos are still there, then he hasn't deleted his channel. So, yeah, let's put this in the garbage. Oh, let's get the skin off of this piece too. Come on. No, he didn't get a deer. But he's got next weekend too, right? So Get off of here. Okay, let's throw this in the garbage, wash my hands, and get a fresh paper towel. I wash my hands frequently, not just because I'm handling poultry, but because the poultry's frozen. All right, I'm going to put a piece of paper towel here for the parts I can't keep. Oi! Oh, it's my dad. My dad built that. I got 3 of them. There was 4, but my niece has one of them. My dad built them out of 2x6s. Uh-oh, this is starting to thaw out really quick. Better get cutting. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? But he hasn't uploaded he won't. He quit for personal and political reasons. And I understand. Trust me, I understand. And I've never once said, people got to do what they got to do, right? Drumstick. Have I done them both? Oh my goodness. All right, let's do it this way. It's getting slippery. It's times like this when I want to start cutting corners, like doing the turkey and the chicken together. But the truth is, I have so much vegetable stuff in the freezer that I need. Do you mind? That I need. Get off me, Gracie, please, darling. Please. No. No. I made the mistake of giving you some, but I ain't giving you any more. There we go. All right. Oh, now, let's see. Let's get the skin off of here first. I respect it. I agree, Squeaky. I'm going to be finding a way to get a computer. I have one that I hope it's still in my wish list because it's a refurbished one. So, and it's a good price. But I gotta start phoning around tomorrow to see if I can get the data off my crashed computer. Unfortunately, back when my nephew Andrew got married, okay. Let me get these wings off of here, too. Back when my nephew Andrew got married a few years back, probably 2017, I think. 2019. I filmed the entire wedding. Not just the whole thing, but I mean, I filmed the ceremony. I filmed the speech. I filmed him playing a song he'd written just for his wife on his guitar. I filmed them cutting the cake. I filmed the first dance. And I put it on an external hard drive that crashed. And so we decided to share the expense of getting the information off of that hard drive. It cost me $400. It cost them $400. So I have no idea. If I get a quote and they say, oh, well, it depends and blah, 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 I'll say, look, I need all the data, all the good data off here. All my videos, all my pictures, files, all my downloads. Right? And the neck. And if they quote me anything over $200, I'm not going to be able to afford it. It'd be cheaper for me to buy a new computer. But when I say that's all my work, guys, that's my son of a bitch. Yes, on it. That's all my intros and exits. That's all my tea break intros and exits. And you know that there's many of them because they go through seasons. Then there's the intros and exits for other channels. Gracie, back off. I'm really, really not happy with you hovering this way. I don't want you touching me because I got shit on my hands. And then when we got it back, still half of the stuff was missing. So it was like $400 for nothing, right? Don't worry about it. I can't get on my computer to look. If it's not there, then I'll figure something else out, right? Let's get this wing off. Yes. I'll figure something out. I just may not be able to get my teeth done. And that's another thing. I only get $1,000 in coverage. So I only pay 20%. But you know what a dentist costs to pull a tooth? Even when you're paying the 20%, it's like $35 a tooth, right? So, that's 30 some dollars a tooth. So I don't know. Don't know. You know what? We all have to make sacrifices these days. Gracie, back off. No, go on. You're getting in Mommy's way. Go. Well, don't worry about it, guys. The wish list is basically my list to remember the things I want and need, right? So it'll all get done. It's just, I was just cranking up for it means my holidays are going to be, all my work is now going to be twice as hard. Twice as hard because my laptop has an old version of my editing software. I don't have any of my intros and exits. I may have some older ones on a stick. So, it's going to, we'll see. I'll be doing a lot of live streaming. That's all I can say. I didn't tell you it's on my it may have sold because it was a refurbished one. It was a refurbished Hewlett Packard Office Pro with Windows 10 Office on it. And it was like $547. So like, you know, people tell me last night, well, you could buy a computer for like $400 now. I said, not the kind I need. Do you have any idea how much work and that computer is 8 years old. 8 years old. And Howie said, Bev, it's not a big deal. We've known for months that you've needed a new computer. And he said, you know, where did that $500 go? Right? And I told him, you bought a trailer, Howie. I put $500 into that trailer. Like, he thinks he paid for it. It was $700. And I gave him two cash. And then we went shopping for the materials needed to patch this roof and fix the one on the barn. And I paid for that. And then everything turned out to, and then I paid for the gas as well to go get this trailer. Right? So the whole thing cost me like $540. That was my computer. And he goes, well, you shouldn't have done that. I said, and you needed a trailer, right? These things just, you know, it's always, look at this. I'm shaving this stuff. Now looks like, I don't want that on there. This is why I like cutting partially frozen meat. Because you can get so much more off. You got to see this. I'm literally shaving it. Can you see? No, you can't. Hang on. Whoops, get back there. Okay, can you see that? Watch. Whoops. Now, of course, the camera's on it. It won't show. Look. Money is water through my fingers. Yeah, I know. Any Christmas shopping I do for this year will be socks and underwear for Briar and a travel mug for Briar and maybe a pair of matching t-shirts for Arthur and Mel. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, then it's probably sold, Linda. It's probably sold. Oh. Because it was a good price. I'll go looking through newegg.com and see if I can't find something rebuilt with what I need. Newegg.ca, actually, being Canada. You don't belong on there. It's always something. That, yeah, I'm shaving it. I'm shaving it because it's just the easiest way to get the meat off it right now. Gracie, I dropped a piece. Here she comes. That's all I have to say to her. It's right here between my feet. Gracie, did you get it? Here, it's right there. I'm not going to bother with the wings. Well, thank you for... Sometimes when things get busy or I get kind of down about what's going on in my life, you know, when a job this big comes up, I almost threw this chicken out. I almost threw this chicken out. So, thank you, Linda, I believe it was, who said if it's not all freezer burnt, just the skin, then... Because God knows. We're going to need some chicken and turkey in our lives and not just soup. All right. There's lots of meat on there. That's going to... oh, I still got a nice piece there. That's going to come out in the broth. I'm going to throw the wings out unless I don't want to fight with them to get the skin off them. See if I can't get the skin off them. Would ask for prayers for my middle granddaughter. She's in a bad way. What's going on, babe? Well, I guess you would have told us if you wanted us to know the details. Everybody's always in our prayers, honey. Everybody. And don't forget, next week, the we have the starting of there'll be the closing of your chance to get into the you have 4 days before I start giving out before I start doing addresses. I'm gonna have to do them all by hand too. Okay, there's that. And there's that. Okay, there's my 2 carcasses and bits for canning. I'm gonna go get set up to can, and we'll be back. Okay, do you want to be on the counter while I'm canning? Because I don't know how well I can do that. But right now, I'm going to go and my jars are washed. I just got to scrub my canners and get them set up. Okay? And then after that, when that cools down tonight, I'm going to pressure cook. And I'll probably do it on video, but not live. I'm going to put a carcass in each canner and split the vegetables. The carrot bits, the celery bits, the parsley bits, the leek bits, the onion bits, they're all going to go into 2 canners, one with the chicken carcass and one with the turkey carcass. I'm going to pressure cook them, and then I'm going to let them cool overnight, and then, or get Howie to drain them before bed. I got a lot of work to do. Here. No, bugger off. All right, so I will be back, and give me about, half an hour. Okay, guys? And I will see you on, I'll see you in about a half an hour. 40 minutes maybe. Gracie, get out from under my feet.